I never know what day it is, but I find out because I look at my phone. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you're having a great day. Good morning. Good morning to you. Katie Bug is here. Good morning, my love. The Closet Connection. Welcome in, you guys. We are just going to get this party started. And for anyone that's wondering, I am little boho sheep today. Get it? Little boho sheep. Get it? Good morning. Rainbows of treasures. Fantastic Flips is in the house. Happy, happy, happy Wednesday. I hope you're having an amazing day. I hope you slept real good. I hope your cup of coffee isn't out of a new coffee cup that you got where the paint is peeling off inside of it and you realize you drank paint this morning and now you're having your husband make you a different cup of coffee that doesn't have paint chips in it. Wednesday! Tracy, why not? That's what I want to know. Great Thrifty! Good morning. Lucky Leo's here. Ellie is here. Lynn. Happy Wednesday. I'm back. I came walking because Justin never knows what I'm going to do for these costumes for our 30 days of costumes or 31 days of costumes in October. I literally come walking around the corner and he just starts laughing and he goes, "Is it weird that you look really cute?" I was like, "That's weird." Good morning. Just one more chapter. Good morning. Fantastic says, question about the master keywords list. How would you use it with items instead of clothes? You can use it with anything. It is not just for clothes. There's a whole section in there on MCM. So if you're into kind of that, decor works the same way that clothing works, right? People that prefer like a preppy aesthetic, like their home is very like structured and preppy and it's kind of like Pier 1-y, like that kind of look, that's going to be your preppy aesthetics. If you've got like, if you, the items you have are kind of eclectic and kind of boho, that's going to be your boho aesthetics. If it's like old kind of MCM or like that 1950s stuff, there's a whole thing in there about that. Kids' toys, home goods, all of that. So with kids' toys, I think it's going to be more about like, what are the kids doing with it? And that's actually a really good idea. I should put that. See, you're giving me ideas. I'm already getting ideas this morning. Keywords for toys. I am going to do that. We will get on that. I can't promise you it's going to happen immediately, but it's on the list. That's a really good idea. When it comes to decor and stuff like that, though, or when it comes to like movies or CDs or any of that, think about like who listens to those items and then you compare that up with the aesthetic. So I do the keywords on probably 80% of my hard good listings. There's like 20% that I just don't do it on because I just don't need to. It's, you know, a scannable item or something. Like it's gonna sell because it is what it is, like a car part or something like that. But when it comes to like decor, movies, CDs, I just listed vinyls yesterday, so I had a lot of like rap and R&B. So I did like street style, you know, old school with a K, all of our like streetwear stuff, all of our streetwear aesthetics. So, but that's a good idea with toys. I think for toys for now, it would be more like the age, like 80s, 90s, 1980s, 1990s, retro, throwback, Saturday morning cartoons, memories, childhood, throwback, like that kind of stuff, I think. And then when it comes to other toys, let's say that they're like learning toys, it would be like academia, school, teaching, learning, homeschool, that's that kind of stuff, I think, for now. But that's a great idea. Lady Star, good morning. Revenant Vintage, great to see you. Green Thrifty says home decor, a good one. Seems to be staging, housewarming, wedding gift, etc. That's really super smart. Let's add those in. So we are going to Green Thrifty. We are going to add in staging. That's a really good idea. Staging, housewarming, that's great. And wedding gift. I love that. That's a great idea. We could also do like birthday presents. Maybe I'll do like a whole gift section too. That's a good idea. See, guys, this is what we do. We learn from each other. Mel Thrifty, welcome in. Maurice, you got a show tonight, don't you, my friend? Just a little fancy. Good morning, Katie, but thank you so much. I'm back. I am a little, in case you're wondering, I'm little boho sheep today. for anybody that's trying to understand the costume. Do you use one word like on your listings to put a space? An example, Barbie doll. So a lot of times I'll do both. And you guys will notice that on some of my listings, like I'll put like old school together and then I'll do old school. So because it has to do with like how people are typing it or how the internet wants to search for it. It may want to search for it as one word together because it's kind of thinking of it as like a hashtag, or it may want to search for it separately. So sometimes when it comes to that stuff, I'll pop two in there. So I'll just like write it or copy paste, and then I'll just put a space in between it so that I'm hitting both of it. Thank you, Revenant. So that's a great question though, Fantastic Flips. So I would say kind of both. I mean, you don't need to do that with everything, but like for instance, if I'm doing like streetwear, I'm just going to do streetwear. I'm not going to do like street and wear. But if you're doing Barbie doll, you can do Barbie and doll, because the internet's going to search for Barbie and the internet's going to search for doll. And then it's also going to search for Barbie doll. So you can do both of those in there. And I do that a lot with my listings. So that's a great idea. I am going to be putting up a poll today. So over on Insta, if you guys follow me over on Instagram, it's just Nice Comps. And if you follow me over there, I am going to do a poll today asking you guys kind of what day you want me to do the masterclass on, because I know everybody's schedules are just like totally different. And so I figure if I put a poll up there, you guys can kind of vote on it and we can kind of go off of like a majority situation. So I'm going to put that over there. So make sure you guys get over there. If you want your vote to be heard, make sure you go over to Instagram, look at my polls today. I'll be putting that in this afternoon, so you guys can go over there and vote on it. So please, please, please do that, and that'll tell me what you guys want. And then also, I did just create a new show. So I've been telling you guys I'm going to do that. Remember that huge lot I got? I haven't even been through it. We're going to literally be going through it live together, you guys. I don't even know what's in there. I have no idea. I have zero metric on it, but we are going to do dollar starts on it. So I went ahead and I booked a show. So if you guys go over to my profile here and you click on shows, if you scroll down here, we got a live thrift coming up here soon, but it's right here. So I'm going to do it on 10/16, which is actually my son's birthday. But he doesn't live here. So I'm going to be doing a dollar starts on that one. And I just made this. You can tell there's only 3 bookmarks on it. So if you guys want to get in, if you're a reseller and you want stuff to source, or you just want to be able to get inexpensive clothing, I'm literally starting everything at $1 regardless of what it is. I have no idea if it's like crazy fancy stuff. A lot of it is women's clothing, which I don't know a ton about. So a lot of the brands or stuff, I don't even know. I'm not even going to know. I've got like, 6, 7, 8 garbage bags of clothing. So we're going to be doing that. Oh, thank you. Justin is our hero today, bringing me a new cup of coffee, since my cup of coffee apparently decided the cup that we had that we just bought from HEB that will be going back. The paint! It's painted, and the paint literally was peeling off into my coffee this morning. I'm like, oh my God, this is dangerous. So that's going back to HEB. Crystal, good morning. How are you, my love? Rebecca is here. Jamie, Monica, Steven, maybe, says God. I hear you. Mike Mick, welcome to the adventure, guys. Hi, Monica. Okay, so what are we doing today? We're going to be doing photographing of some clothing. I'm going to be giving out, tips and tricks and all that good stuff. If you guys have questions about anything when it comes to reselling, I am Charity, aka Nice Comps. I am a full-time reseller out of the South Austin, Texas area. I specialize in vintage clothing and men's clothing, but I sell a little bit of everything. Today we're going to be doing some vintage women's clothing. We've got vintage men's clothing. We got pants. We got t-shirts. Got a little bit of everything. So we're going to be getting that listed, and then hopefully if you guys have questions while I'm doing that, I can get those answered. And then if you've got questions about Whatnot or Bay, Pashi, Depop, or Karime, any of that, I'm here to help you out. I'm here to help you grow your business. And then we also have our amazing friend, Couples Collectibles. Couples Collectibles is doing our $5 gift card sponsorship today. So one of you guys are going to win a $5 Amazon gift card brought to you by our friend Couples Collectibles. If we can get them tagged in here, that would be amazing. And we'll be running that in a little bit. We want to make sure that we are honoring the people that are doing this, guys. They're just giving you their hard-earned cashola in hopes that they can get some more bookmarks and some follows and network and grow their businesses. This is all of the money that they do goes to fees, to you, and to taxes. So this is for all y'all to help you guys grow your businesses. Lucky, it's always great to see you. May is here. Hello, my friend. And then we're also going to do a little giveaway today of some of my favorite patches. So I bought a lot of patches and I kind of pulled out some of my favorites. I could not handle how cute this bear was. So we're doing a bear. We're doing a star because it reminds me of Mario. We're doing a flower because I thought it would go great with my costume today. We're doing a pineapple because they make me laugh. And we're doing this little horse that's fuzzy that also kind of looks like my hat today. So we're going to be giving those away as well today as a thank you for being in here and growing your business. So Melissa, welcome in. God says, why might job throw away 20-something new serpentine belts? And I think I won't snatch them up. Yeah, no doubt, right? Yeah, you're going to snatch those up. That's amazing. Dimrak, welcome in. Great to see you today. I hope you guys are having an amazing, awesome, fantastic day. We also have, if you guys haven't had a chance to get one yet, we just brought these out yesterday. This is a brand new thing. So Justin created these stickers, thrift or treat. And this is me as Captain Hook, Justin as Shmee with mutton chops. This is Jack in the alligator costume. And then we also have Sally as Tinkerbell. Yay, Dimerack! Dizzy, I am little boho sheep. I'm back. You missed yesterday's, I think. So if you guys want to pick up one of these, they're really good size stickers. Justin made these by hand from scratch with little nice comps pumpkin. So those are going out. We're going to be offering those just in October as something kind of fun. So hopefully you guys get those in. And Dizzy got the thrift treat. So did Dimerack. You got the thrift treat. Okay. What else, guys? So let's help grow our businesses as well while we're in here. If you want to get more followers on here, go ahead and leave a heart below. A heart in our stream just means that you are prepared and ready to make new friends. So leave a heart below, and anyone that follows you, you pinky swear to follow them back. If you're already following him, go in and bookmark some shows. So the whole point of Whatnot is to create community, right? And we create community by following each other, bookmarking each other's shows. It's good for your account. It's good for the account of the person that you're bookmarking. It makes you look like a thoughtful user here on the Whatty Naughty, and we like that. So Lucky Leo is in. God says I'll follow anyone. Dimerack says pinky swear, lock it in. Monica's in. Fantastic. I didn't know what it said when I bought the sticker the other day. Yeah, it says thrift or treat because we don't want no tricks. We want thrifting and treats. Oh, thanks, Dimerack. You're inspirational. I appreciate that. That makes me feel really happy. Katie's in. Awesome. Fantastic. Great to see you, my love. Always happy to see you. Okay. So let's get going on work today. I think that's all of the admin-y stuff that we need to do. So once again here, we are going to do Couples Collectibles is our gift card sponsor. I was cutting potatoes. This is just one more. No worries, babe. So Couples Collectibles, make sure, let's get them tagged in here. And if you guys can do me a huge favor, if you love this stream and you love coming in and hanging out, let's support other people. Let's get over there and let's give them some follows, some bookmarks, and then we'll get to know them a little bit when we run this today. So Couples Collectibles, thank you so much to our amazing mod, Just One More Chapter, who is not only cutting potatoes, but also tagging people in here. So we are going to get right to work today. Your girl's going to have a drink of coffee that does not have paint in it. I'm not kidding you guys. I was drinking my coffee this morning out of this cute little skull cup. I look down and there's paint missing, and then there's paint floating in my coffee. So I'm going to take extra vitamins today, and those are going back to HEB. Like Justin always says, you do not want my wife to come talk to you if she's upset about the quality of a product. Trust me, just give her money back because you don't want the argument. And he's right. All right, let's get started here. We also have stuff in our bite mouth. If you guys want to support the stream, we've got Feeding Kids Treats, where I feed dogs a treat, and we do a little song. We got all sorts of stuff going on there. Of course, we got our stickers. Let's get this going. Here we go. Wear that outfit there. Can you imagine? I go in and I'm like, look at this cup. And they're like, you're insane, lady. Are you kidding me? I'll be sweating by the end of this so much. This is probably going to all be sweated off. I'm a warm girl. What do you want? I'm telling you. That would be also requiring me to wear a dress in public, which would be awkward and weird. What, Cynthia? What, Cynthia? What in the heck are you doing today? All right, our first item we've got here that we're doing is this crazy, insane little shirt, really cool little sweater. I'm really moving into getting like sweaters and stuff like that out and listed for the adventure. Let's see, is this buttoned off? Why does this feel like this is buttoned funky? Here we go. Here we go. I probably got this from Meg or something. Who knows? Couples Collectibles. There you are, my love. We are going to go ahead and get your gift card running here in just a second now that you're here. Logan is here. Sophia! How's my lady today? I hope you're doing amazing. So we're going to photograph our first shirt here. But while we're doing that, while Couples Collectibles is here, let's get our gift card sponsor running. So this is brought to us by Sophia's Heart. This is brought to us by our amazing friend, Couples Collectibles. So we're going to go ahead and get this givey going. You are going to get 5 smackaroonies from the old Amazon-y, and we're running that right now. Guys, get up in that giveaway. 5 free bucks. You're getting paid for coming in here this morning. Cha-ching! Cha-ching! And then let's get to know our good friend, Couples Collectibles, right now. Let's take a look here. So Couples Collectibles. So number one, guys, make sure you're giving him a follow. Let's pop over and view the profile. So here we go. Couples Collectibles is Andrea. Is it Andrea or Andrea? One of the two of that. So we got vintage decor, charming miniatures, and unique ephemeria. I have the hardest time saying that word, by the way, you guys. I'm sorry. It's just never going to get better. Treasure hunters from Pennsylvania. P-Town in the house. Estate sale addicts and flea market fanatics. History with a dash of whimsy in every piece. I love that. And then there is their Instagram as well, if you guys want to give them a follow, as well as a link tree. I'm sure there's some great stuff in there to help you out. So let's see what we've got for shows here. So shows coming up today. They've got one today, you guys. Today at 8:30 p.m. Central. So that'll be 6:30 Pacific, 7:30 Mountain, 8:30 Central, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. So they are at 31 bookmarks right now. Let's get them up to 45, you guys. Do you think we can do it? I think we can do it. I believe in us. I know we can do it because we're the Nice Cops crew and we like to help other people do amazing things with their business. So let's get them up there right now. Once you guys have done that, comment down below so that we can shout you out and cheer you on for being awesome and amazing. Curated Outpost, welcome in. Rowan Lane, welcome in. Andrea, okay. Drea, I'm going to call you Couples. I'm just going to, it's got to happen. Okay, wait. Andrea, there we go. Okay, good. Yes, thank you. And thanks, Couples Collectibles, for donating your hard-earned money, guys. This is coming straight out of their pocket, straight to you. Good morning, Rowan. Good morning, shop. Katie says done. Who else gave a follow or gave a bookmark? Leave a little check mark or a done. What, Cynthia did it? Who else did it? Perfect. And of course, love, go. Here we go. 2 minutes and 26 seconds, guys. 23 people in here, 9 entries, 10 entries. That means that there is 13 of you that are so rich. You got so much money in your pocket that you don't need no $5. I'd enter this if I do. I need $5. Everyone needs $5. Classic logo, welcome in. So we got that coming in 2 minutes. So like I said, we're going to go ahead and do photographing of stuff. So while I'm working, if you guys have any questions about reselling or anything, I'm here to answer. This is your chance to ask someone that is doing this full time and all that good stuff. We also, oh, I almost forgot, we need to do our accountability. So how many of you guys are doing your love giving back to this community? Agreed. Couples, me too. Me too. Me too. Crystal's welcome in. Classic, great to see you. So how many of you guys are doing an accountability folder? Like keeping yourself accountable. Am I the only one doing this? I'm not sure. But I like to be able to see what I've done the day before. It helps me kind of like get a metric on like, am I growing my business? Am I doing better? Am I staying stagnant? Like what's going on? So, we've still been trying to ride that algorithm. I was out for 2 weeks, so I'm still fighting. It's going to take me like another probably 5 to 8 days to really get back in the algorithms. However, that being said, I was able to get 14 things photographed yesterday. I wanted to do 30, but I went and took a nap. I just needed it. Some days you gotta go lay down. So I took a nap instead, but I did get 14 items photographed. I listed 34 items yesterday and we sold 5. So way lower than usual, way lower than I want to be, but hopefully that'll start to pick up because mama needs to pay the mortgage. Yeah, sometimes you just need, guys, I just needed a nap. It was one of those days where I was just like, I am done. Like, girl needs to lay down. And I don't sleep well at night. I don't know anybody else an insomniac. So for me, it was like it needed to be putting in the work and listening to crickets. Yeah, it's been an interesting week. I think maybe the Amazon Prime Days situation, the big deals thing, is kind of affecting us right now. That's my suspicion. Trina, welcome in. Yeah, it's been a little bit, and the government shut down. Yeah, it's a weird week. We're having a kind of a weird week and a half here. And roll that beautiful bean footage. Here we go. Here we go. What's Cynthia? Congratulations! That is your first time winning in our chat. So you are a winner, baby. You're going to get a $5 Amazon gift card in the mail from us. So enjoy, get yourself something special, treat yourself. And thanks again to our amazing friend, Couples Collectibles, for sponsoring today. You're going to continue to get shouted out for the whole rest of the week here up until Monday. On Monday, I will have more of these available. I had someone message me last night and is like, I missed out getting the sponsorship this week, but I told her it's cool. Just come in on Monday. You guys will be able to get another one. And there it is. Interested in accountability, what are you tracking? So I am tracking how many items I photographed, how many items I listed, and then how many items sold that day. So normally I photograph around 30 items a day. I get those items listed, and we normally sell anywhere between like 15 to 20 items a day is kind of our normal metric. Now, that being said, I was out for 2 weeks with a medical issue, and so my algorithms just got bonk bad. And so this has been good for me to track that, though, to be like, okay, if I get out of those algos, this is how long it's going to take me to get kind of ride back in that wave. This has been an interesting week, like we were just talking about with Katie. I think we've got a couple things going on. We've got the government shutdown situation. We've got Amazon Prime Days going on, and we got people spending money on Halloween costumes. And so we're kind of hitting this weird little like bump in the road, I think, when it comes to sales. Now, that won't be true for everybody. I think it just depends on like what you sell, what your pricing is, all that kind of stuff. But, I've talked to a couple other resellers that have been feeling the sting a little bit this last like week or so. So that's my suspicion as to what's going on. So it'll be interesting to see like if this kind of gets better as we get to payday again on the 15th. For everywhere, crystals, not including Whatnot. So I don't put my Whatnot numbers in here for anything. This is just on the Bay, Depoppers, Urkari May, and Pashi. So I just keep myself accountable. I've been doing this for a few months now, and it has really actually helped me. I'm just really hard on myself. Like, I'll lay down to go to bed at night, and I'm laying in bed, and I'm just like, oh my God, I didn't do enough. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. And I just like totally like pile it on myself. I don't know if anybody else does that, but I'm like my own worst critic. And so this is like, I can look at it and be like, no, you did work. Like, you literally listed 34 items yesterday. Now, I use Nifty, which is our cross-listing software, which helps me to do it a little quicker. But, like, that's badass. If you would have told me a year ago that I'd be able to list 34 items in a day, I would be like, oh, you're insane. So I'm really interested to be able to take these numbers and look back next year and see kind of like what happens from there. So Lynn's, welcome in. AVS Auctions, welcome. Penthouse Beauty, there's my good friend. How are you? Oh, I love your photo. You changed your picture. Yeah, Rowan, you the same way. I get it. Swipe here for deals. What is going on? Great to see you. You're amazing couples. I'm so happy to see you guys. Okay, I'm going to pin these stickers again because you know I'm obsessed. And I love that my husband made these. When they're gone, they're gone. We're only going to offer them in October. And they do say thrift or treat. So if you are a reseller, thrift or treat. I'm about to start in the Bay. I need to do that. Yeah, it's good to keep track of what you're doing. Like there's this book, one of my favorite books in the whole world. I'm not a big book reader. I am not a book reader at all. And so there's one book that I love so much though that I've read it, I think like 3 or 4 times now. Shopping Cheryl. Uh-oh, Auntie Cheryl's here. It's called The Compound Effect. And I don't know if anybody's ever heard of it. If you go to this is the only book I even have in my Amazon store. But if you go here and you look, there's like a Get Your Mind Right section or something like that. There's a book in there called The Compound Effect. Now there's 2 different compound effects. There's the Darren Hardy, which is the one I recommend. And then there's some other guy. That's not the right one. So the right one is in here. It teaches you how to, it's like the penny a day idea, only it's broken down into like actionable things that you can do to help you grow your business. And it has really, really, really helped me with reselling. You know, we're our own bosses, so we're kind of held to our own work standards. And I have ADHD. I'm neurodivergent. I'm super spicy and crazy, and I'm all over the place, obviously. And so for me, it has helped me to teach. It's taught me direction. It's given me like a no, just do these things. Like I need that. I'm the kind of person, I need something to be like written down and tell me how to do it. Otherwise I'll just like start squirreling and that'll be the end of the day. So anyways, it's a great resource if anybody's looking for that. Yeah, 1% better. Exactly. All right, here we go. Where do you have your stickers made? My husband draws and does logos. Yes, so we go through the sticker app. And let me show you the right website. These are the best stickers too, you guys. They're super good quality. The sticker app. And it's this one right here. Sticker app. It's this one right here. It's got like a little yellow looking logo. So that is the one to get if you want to screenshot that. I really, really like them. These have been amazing stickers. They're not too crazy expensive either. And the turnaround time on them is not bad. So definitely. Thank you. Pet House. I am dressed this is like, you guys don't get to see me in dresses very often. I'm dressed like a lady today. It's called The Compound Effect. Cynthia, The Compound Effect. If you pull up that QR code, so if you touch on that QR code right down there and it'll make it bigger on your screen, screenshot that, and then you can follow it from your photos in your phone over to our reseller, or it's like a list. It's like it's got all the things that we recommend in there. And that book should be in there. Hey, Justin! Can you make sure that The Compound Effect, the Darren Hardy hardback that I love, is in our reseller stuff? I think it is in Amazon. I think it is, but will you just double check for me? Be free. Okay, ready? Here we go, Cheryl. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. Auntie Cheryl is here. Oh my goodness! Who wants a treat? Oh, there he is. There he is. Here we go. Here we go. We got our little shopping cart. Ready? This is from Auntie Cheryl. Here we go. Let's go shopping and buy that boy a treat. Let's go shopping and get him something sweet. Say thank you, Auntie Cheryl. Thank you, Auntie Cheryl. I love you. Thanks for being amazing. And the tail tucks. Are you not wagging today? No wags. Oh, he's caught on my dress. There we go. Are you okay, buddy? Are you okay, buddy? There's my boy. There's Mama's boy. All right. I think he just licked my nose and got paint, probably. It's okay. Everybody's eating paint this morning. All right, here we go. Ready? This is for the lady. Ready? Let's go shopping and get this girl a treat. Let's go shopping and buy her something sweet. There we go. There we go. Say thank you, Auntie Cheryl. I love you. Oh, way to good girl. Way to good girl. Way to good girl. Thank you, Auntie Cheryl. Love given and received. All right. Oh, did Lucky buy treats too? Oh my gosh, did we miss out? Did we miss out? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We've got another one. Auntie Lucky was here. Who wants a treat? Who wants a treat? Here we go. This is from Auntie Lucky Leo. We're going to do lady first. Let's go shopping and get this girl a treat. Let's go shopping and buy her something sweet. Say, thank you, Auntie Lucky. I appreciate you and giving us a treat. That makes me so happy. My name is Meatball. I'm a little sweet ball. Jack Jack. Jack Jack. Who wants a treat? Here we go. Let's go shopping and buy this boy a treat. Let's go shopping and get him something sweet. You missed it. You missed it. There we go. Good boy. Good boy. He's out of here, Auntie Lucky. He's out of here. He's had enough love for this moment. Love that guy. Mike, what are you doing, my friend? Just bought the book. Yeah, The Compound Effect. It's good. Now, it's a little dated. So some of the terms and stuff is going to feel like a little antiquated. It's an old book, but the principles of it are so good. And I really like how the way he tells a story. I don't know if anybody works this way, but I'm better if you like tell me a story about something and then I can associate it with something that's going on in my life. It's like it works better for me. And so he has so many stories in there and it gets you thinking about like, oh, when I did this in my life, that's what happened. Or when I did that in my life, that's what happened. And, oh, I could do it different. Like, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe. I just love it so much. I hope you love it as much as I do. Inspiration Treasures, welcome in. Rachel's Bargains, how are you, my love? Great to see you. So happy to see you. Cheryl, thanks again. Oh, Trace, I know they are so sweet. Oh, I'm so glad you got the love received. Let's welcome in as well. I am doing awesome. I'm back. I'm little boho sheep. Little boho sheep. I don't know. I just saw this hat and I was like, it's got to be a costume. It's got to be a costume. We got to do it. Okay, let's go ahead and get started here on our work. So if you guys have any questions while I'm doing this, I like to kind of just give you tips and stuff while I'm working. So hopefully you catch something today that's going to help grow your business. Hopefully there's something in here that you learn that helps you to make some more money. The whole point of these, doing these in the mornings is so that you guys are able to grow your businesses and grow your networks and all that kind of stuff. We want to get to know more people and all that. So if you guys want to follow each other and you want to follow back and bookmark, that's how we grow. I always think of that term. It's called networking, not net wishing. And so one of the ways to grow your business the fastest you can, especially on a platform like this, is by making those connections. And you never know what those connections are going to lead to. We've got people sending us stuff for consignments so I can run whatnot consignments now. We've got people that have led me to people that have led me to people that have helped me to identify items. Like that's how we grow as a community, right? So the more people you can follow and the more of those relationships that you can kind of build off of, the more you'll get. It's like the butterfly effect, right? What you do today will wind up having a ripple effect on your business later. Yeah, just one more chapter. I love you so much. You're so amazing. Lauren Marr, welcome to the party. Cajun, great to see you. I hope you guys are doing good. Okay, let's go ahead and get this screen share thing going on. Give me just a second here. And we're going to invite in, you're so welcome. We are going to invite in our other screen here. So give me just a second. And perfect. Okay. So let me flip this around here. And that way you guys can see what I'm doing too. And then if you got any questions about what I'm doing, makes it a little bit easier if you can see what's going on. So hopefully that's an okay angle for you all. There, we'll get that one tilted up a little bit. And now you can see what is going on and what is good in the neighborhood. There we go. Perfect. Awesome. Chairman, welcome in. You don't see swap on your screen. You should be able to see a swap button, and it should be able to take you and put the bottom one on the top and the top one on the bottom. I'm not sure if you don't have that. That's weird. That's really interesting. Okay. All right. We're going to get started here. So the first thing we're going to do is our front picture. Now, what are we going to do before then? We got to do a little lint rolling. Oh my gosh, you guys. This lint shaver, we talk about things that work, right? With reselling. I've only bought, I think, 2 things off of like the TikTok shop that I've really liked. One of them is this freaking light, which is literally clutch for photographing items as well as doing like video content and stuff. The other has been the world's greatest lint shaver. This thing is amazing. I opened it up yesterday just from what I did yesterday. That is yesterday's lint. Just from yesterday. This has like these speeds on this thing are like insane. It works so good, and the circumference is huge, so it doesn't take you as much time. So if you guys are looking for a good lint shaver, if you go over to my TikToky, I don't do like the TikTok affiliate-y stuff, but I do have 2 things in my little shopping bag area. I don't even know how to describe this, but so if you go over to my TikToky, which is just nice comps, and you click on that little bag there, I only have a few things in here. And one of them is that light, which is on sale, 23% off right now. So that's a good deal. This is my favorite light. This is what I use for doing these photos. But here is, oh my God, it's only $8.47. It's 30% off right now. They're probably trying to compete with like the Amazon-y big deal days or whatever. But look at that right there. That's my pop socket that I use. I only have a couple things in here, like I said. So this lint shaver thing, I am telling you right now, it's the best one I've ever used. It's $8.47. That is crazy. I paid way more than that. I think I paid like 16 bucks or something. Do you have a microphone recommendation on there? I don't. I've never really messed with their microphones. I have a microphone that we were using when we were trying to use OBS, but we had so many issues with it. So I don't really have a good one. I don't know if anybody else has a good microphone they recommend. I'm so loud that we just haven't needed a microphone for anything because I am obnoxious. So I'm not sure, but if anyone else has any recommendations, go ahead and comment below. What about the product you did for the most amazing video ever? Are you talking about this one? Are you talking about the vaginal probiotics? I did a video on this. If you guys want to see, this is why I can't do TikTok-y affiliate-y stuff, because the videos I want to make are like weird. I don't want to make just like a, hey guys, have you not tried this yet? Like, that's just not me, right? But if you go into my TikToky and you scroll through my videos, you're going to have to scroll down a little bit, but you'll see a pink one somewhere in here that is my hand doing a vaginal, there it is. So if you scroll down to that, I can't believe they left it up. I thought for sure they would take it down. Woo! Good morning, Alla. Great to see you, my love. How are you guys today? Yeah, it's pretty good. I have black for my hands all over everywhere. Okay. Anyways, yeah, Justin still does that. He'll like out of nowhere, he'll say, pH balance like a gymnast. I think it's a really good probiotic. I use it every day. But I think I probably sold like 0 for the company because it's So awkward. So if you want to buy some probiotics that are really good from an awkward video, there you go. There's your opportunity. Uh, yeah, yeah, and we've got more and more content. Are you guys also, by the way, has anybody been noticing Justin has been taking these and putting them back up on, because these don't always live stream. I try to live stream these over to YouTube. Oh, look, we are live streaming today. That's a miracle. So we are live over on YouTube's, but for all the ones that don't go live over there, he's been putting the videos back up. So if you guys don't have a chance to join in and watch all of it, we've got all of the videos from all the days over there. So I get the alert if it's posted later. Oh, awesome. It's made for a woman, but it's strong enough for a man. I think so. It's pH balanced like a gymnast, fresh like a Georgia peach. Yeah. So he's been screen recording these and then going in after the show and then putting them back up. So yes, I am Nice Comps everywhere. So you can find me on the Facebookies, you can find me on the TikTokies, the IGs, the YTs. I'm literally Nice Comps everywhere. I don't even use my regular charity Facebook. I think I post on there like twice a year maybe. So everything else goes through Nice Comps. Just a little fancy. Hey, I'm just a little fancy today too. All right, let's get this done here. So we're going to do a little bit of lint shaving with the world's greatest lint shaver. It just works so much better. I feel bad too because the last one I had is actually one that my son gave me. And when he comes to visit, he's going to be like, oh, did you get a new lint shaver? I'll be like, so I like the one you gave me, but this one just works so much better. It's like I just did that whole entire sweater in that time. Insane! That's insane. I just emptied this thing too. That's crazy. I literally just emptied that. It works. I'm telling you. He uploaded one at 2 a.m. I was like, yeah. We just don't sleep. So there's that. That's our life. Sloan Mama 5, what's going on, my friend? Fancy Happy Little Cloud. That's fun. What a great name. Okay. All right. So we're going to get a picture here of this sweater. We're going to bring this out. So you guys know I always talk about getting up close, and I always get up close for all of my shirts. I also discovered something yesterday. So if you guys are having a hard time getting your shirt sleeves to stay out when you go to get your first like up close photo, I started doing this yesterday and I was like, oh my gosh, why have I not been doing this? So what I am doing is I take the shoulder here and just tuck it behind, and then I can get up really close here and it's nice and flat. It's just one of those like crazy, like I can't believe I didn't think about it before kind of situations. So I'm going to get up here and then let's get a picture of this and I'll show you what my opening photo is going to be. Let's take a look. Perfect. So I get up really, really close and personal. They can see the tag. They can see what the front looks like, because otherwise my next photo is going to be like this. And it's good because they'll get to see what the whole thing looks like. But the problem is it's not going to be a showstopper. It's not going to be, that is not going to just stop someone's scroll. That's good for them to see what it looks like, but that is going to stop the scroll. So we get up close for that showstopper. James, what's going on? Great to see you, my friend. How are you today? Okay. Next up here, we're going to do the tag. I like to get the tag kind of towards the beginning because Nifty helps to, that way it can read it and build the listing for me. I don't want to ever have to build my own listings again. So we just have Nifty do all that for us. So we're going to get the arms here, and this would be kind of like an old vintage slouch sweater where the shoulders kind of slouch out and down. That was really popular in like the late 80s, early 90s. They never had the shoulder seam start here. It always started kind of down here, and really popular in like streetwear clothes and stuff as well. So this is definitely vintage. I would say this is probably like late 80s, early 90s for sure. We got that. Then we're going to go ahead and get this back, and we'll probably need to lint roll that or lint shave that as well. We're going to get this going on here. Get everything clipped off. There we go. And then just make sure when you guys are doing this that you have the garment laying kind of flat. If it's got wrinkles, you run the risk of creating a hole in it. So you want to just kind of stretch the fabric a little bit, just like that. Okay. And then, let's see, we'll get off any of the jack hairs, because, I mean, guys, I have dogs. That's just the way that it goes. We're going to use the world's greatest lint rollers. These things have been such a huge asset. Get rid of all the little jack hairs, because we love you, Jack, but we don't want your hairs on here. My sweet, sweet puppy. Okay, there is that. We're going to get a back photo here. And perfect. All right. And then we're going to put it in its bag and on its merry way. That phone strap's a great idea. I hate putting my phone down and trying to pick it up. This is, no. This isn't just great. This thing is the clutch of the lifeblood of the clutch of any business. I wear this at concerts. I wear this garage sailing. I wear this thrifting. I wear this when I'm doing photos. So I can literally just drop my, think about this, you guys. How much time is wasted by you taking, in the words of Cody from my sister wives, wasted. Jesus. How much time is wasted by putting your phone down and picking it back up again? Like, why is that a quote you would remember from that? Because it's like one of the most famous. It's one of the most famous quotes. Because when he's yelling at Christine about the amount of time he's wasted with her life, which is insane, and he's like, I spent all this time, I've done all these things, I've given to this family, and it's just wasted. And his like terrible bad hair is like falling forward and going insane. No one in here has any idea what I'm talking about, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm just crazy, and like Justin says, I watch the weirdest stuff. So if you guys want this phone strap, if you need this phone strap, if you have not gotten this phone strap yet, for some reason, if you click on that little QR code, bring it up, screenshot it, follow that photo from your phone, it'll take you to our Amazon site, and you can get one. It's my favorite thing. Nothing will ever replace it. I use it in my business every day. Snappy says, I love my phone strap. I know, Snap, you were one of the very first people to get this one. You have to get this brand, though. I've had this one for like 2.5 years now. Probably we're climbing up on 3 years now. And it literally hasn't broke. And it's the right length. A lot of them are like really short. So it'll like, if you got boobies, it's going to get caught on your boobs all the time. So, all with the keywords! Yay! We're planning a keywords list get together too. So make sure you guys follow me over on Insta, because I'm going to be putting up a poll today to ask you all what day you want that. Alla, send me a message on here so that we can get it to you before you have to wait for it in the mail. Dang, you're going to make me spend all the money today. You know, it's just a few things that will work for me. I mean, it's cost of business, but you know what? If it saves me time, I'm all about it. So this is great because I can just take a picture and drop it. Mel is here. Yeah, the keywords are definitely clutch, especially for a lot of the stuff that I know you guys sell too. Hey, whatever works, right? Yeah, it works great. I wear it to all the concerts too, Snappy. That way I don't have to put my phone in my back pocket. I don't have to worry about it getting stolen or anything like that, which is huge. So Molly, welcome in. McJess is here. Bamba's here. Ordered that fabric shaver. You're very, very welcome. It works really, 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 really good. Like I said, I just showed you guys. I literally showed you how fast it did that. So I only recommend stuff that I know works. It's why I can't do like the regular TikTok affiliate stuff. It's not that everyone else does it and sells you stuff that doesn't work. I just have to like literally love something to encourage people to get it. Like if I don't literally love it and think it's like the bee's knees, I don't want people to waste their money on it. I am such a Scrooge McDuck when it comes to like buying things. I get so pissed when I buy something, like those cups, the paint's peeling off. Oh, you know I'm going into HEB about that. I will literally wait back in line if someone has charged me more than $1. I'm nice about it, but it's like, hey, I work hard. I am not a rich lady. I don't want to be buying stuff that doesn't work. So got that too from your recommendation. Yes, 100%. What's that, baby? You thought you married a rich woman? Rich in love and jokes, not rich in money. I grew up on food stamp hamburger, government cheese, and blankets tacked to the doorway. There's no family money here, baby. 100% says everyone. You don't have an estate either. You grew up in a hoard home eating food out of a cooler. Neither of us have money. Family money for us is like, we found some coupons in the cabinet. Whoa. Hey, I love my family though. Sometimes. Just saying. Just kidding. Okay. All right. Now that we've got that, we got another really cool little sweater here. How many people remember these? With like the big opening? This reminds me of like the mom from like Beverly Hills 90210. With like the vest sweater kind of situation. Judith, welcome in. He grew up in Vermont. We all know how that went. It's true. No stoplights in his town. Justin grew up in a town. Now, this is a time to have been the teenager, though. You guys, how jelly are you? Justin grew up in a town with no police. Okay, let me repeat that. Justin grew up in a town. There's no police. There was like two town constables. I think his dad was one and his stepdad was one. They weren't busting nobody. They were doing their own situations. Like, can you imagine, though, growing up as a teenager in a town where there's no cops? Like, what? Your parents are going to ground you? That's it. That's like it. I love this show, but seriously, how do you get anything done? I don't.
Yeah,
free-range childhood, exactly.
Yeah, when we'd go out to Cabbage on Halloween, the night before Halloween, we'd go out to Cabbage town.
Yeah.
And the town constable would sit at the gas station, the one intersection in town.
Yeah.
And he would see us all, running through town with our shaving cream and our toilet paper and get ready to ravage the town. And he'd, point us over to the truck and we'd walk over to him and he'd be like, just don't do it where I can see you.
Oh, give me time for another giveaway. Oh my God. Did you guys catch that? The one town constable's like, just don't do any of this where I can see you. I mean, I grew up in a town, like kind of on the border in Washington, between Washington and Canada. So we had like 8 or 9 different police forces. Like we had Border Patrol, we had your town police, we had like, when Justin moved to Washington where I lived, he was like, I've never seen this many police all together in my whole life as I'm seeing just in one day. Like, so I grew up in a totally different situation where it was like, it was heavily policed. And then he grew up in a town where there was no popo. So the jokes I could make, I'm telling you, I hear you, Just One More. I know exactly what you're thinking. So cool little sweater. This has like little anchors and boats and all that good stuff on there. So we're going to do, we got shoulders, we got length, we got chest or bust. And then I also want to show them how long the opening is kind of for the sweater so that they understand that this is like a sweater vest basically situation. All right, and then we're going to get a picture of the back of this. It's missing its size tag, but I'll be able to just type in the measurements and I'll be able to see what this is online too, because I'm guessing it's probably like a large. In the town I graduated from, the only movie theater burnt down, and it's on the same block as the fire department. It was a volunteer FD. Where did you grow up, Vintage? Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Weirdly enough, okay, this is really weird. So the town I grew up in, our movie theater went out of business, and it turned into the police station. So that's crazy. Bastrop, I was in Washington. I grew up in this really, really, really tiny town in Washington that nobody's heard of. It's called Sequim, Washington. That's where I grew up. But yeah, so the movie theater that I went to as a kid is now the police station. Oh, in Texas. Okay. 45 minutes away from Austin. Oh, Bastrop. Okay, yeah. Got it. Yeah, I think we've been through there like one time, I think. Yeah, it's a pretty small little place, isn't it? I think it's a pretty small little place, if I can remember. Yeah, cute. Yeah. That's like a cute little town. All right, here is that, and then this goes there, and that goes there, and then we do that. That is it. All right, next up, we've got corduroys. I always pick up corduroys. Corduroys always sell for me. We're headed into fall now, so this is the perfect time. I've been waiting to list these. This is an older pair, I believe. Yeah, this is a pair of old vintage Timber Creeks by Wrangler. Nice little heavyweight. And we're going to get this back pocket is actually going to be our opening photo here so that people can see the corduroy. Otherwise, when you take photos of these kind of pants and you're far away, it doesn't wet the whistle. People aren't going to stop their scroll. So you want it to be like a scroll stopping situation. So we're going to get here. We're going to go ahead and lower our exposure down because otherwise it's going to be so bright that it's not going to work. Lowered expectations. All right, I want to pick up that color and perfect. Okay, so that right there is going to be our opening photo. So we're getting up close and personal in there with our Timber Creek Wranglers. These are very like eclectic grandpa. They've got like an indie sleaze kind of look to it, which is obviously really super popular right now. If you don't know what that is, you can always look it up. If you guys have the master keywords list, if you click in your master keywords list on indie sleaze, it should take you over. I believe there is a, I believe it's a clickable link so that you can see what that looks like. Very, very popular right now. Okay, here is that. And there we go, there we go, there we go. Here we go. Here we go again on my own. Going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone. But I made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. So here I go again. All right, so you got top. We're going to definitely do thighs on these because I want to show that these are like loose and baggy. So they've got that like minor like streetwear look. And then on the gusset here, we're going to take and pop that gusset open so that when we do our inseam, people can see what the rise is on that. Otherwise, they can't see, and then they'll message you, and then you're going to have to take the time to figure it out, and that's going to be a big old situation. All right. That. Got a little dust on there. Dust that out, and then we're going to get a picture of the size tag, and then moving right along. Yes, I remember finding that out. Well, I grew up in Louisiana. I knew there was a bastrop there and lived in Texas, but now I didn't even realize there was one here. So there's also a bastrop, I believe, in Washington. So that's why I asked which bastrop. So I was like, isn't that a Washington place too? It is cute. I only lived there during middle school and high school, originally from Austin. We hanging out in Austin, baby. Ordered the phone thingy from your site. You're taking all it. I'm not taking it. I'm not getting nothing. I think I get like 21 cents or something like that. No, I ain't taking it. Prime Days is taking it. Yes, I remember finding that when I was Googling something several years ago. It is funny. I know. I guess it's a popular name or something. Okay. All right. There's that. But I appreciate you guys going through our links. I mean, here's the deal. Every little bit helps, right? Every little bit pays the bills. Every little bit helps. All right. And these are Wranglers, so you know we've got no hope in getting a date stamp on these. So we're just going to fold our little pants here and send them into a poly bag and on their merry way to the inventory room. Cheer Mom is in Louisiana. We spent a summer in Louisiana. We spent about a month in Louisiana in August. Whew. We have a phrase now that we always say in our house, which is, I came down to Louisiana so I could sweat, because I could not believe the mugginess. I mean, I've lived in Florida. I've lived kind of all over the United States, or at least in the southern United States, and I have never sweated like I sweated in Louisiana. It was like unbearable out there. It was crazy. I could not understand. No wonder everyone goes on Louisiana time and everyone does things a little slower, because you are too hot to do anything, because it's so freaking hot there. I could not believe. I mean, and it's hot here in Texas where I'm at, but that mugginess, woo! Good Lord. I mean, AC cranked up to 1 million. Yeah. So I'm in South Austin. I'm south of Austin in Texas. So I mean, it gets kind of muggy here. I mean, it's warm here, but I mean, it is nothing compared to Louisiana. We were in Lafayette. Great food, nice people, could not do the weather. I could never do the weather and the roads. The road construction there, I know a lot of it is just because where we're at, they just didn't have the money to be able to fix the roads, but it was really dangerous on those roads. Like, I mean, so dangerous. The roads were like super narrow and they were like so bumpy that you had to really be careful because the car next to you, I mean, it was literally like right here on like 90% of the roads. I don't know if it's like that everywhere there, but at least where we were, it was wild. So middle center zipper tag. I'm not sure what that means. Strolin, welcome in. You got to clarify that one. Bopfer, welcome to the adventure. Not bad here, just as bad as Houston area, just as bad as Louisiana. Houston's pretty muggy too, isn't it? I'm imagining. Oh, the Wranglers. Yeah. Yep, correct. Yes. Just one more chapter. You're so amazing. Oh, we need to do our giveaway, guys. So we're going to do a giveaway on us. I went and picked out some patches for you guys today. So you're going to get a bear because I can barely handle not seeing you guys. You're going to get a star because you are the stars of my life. You are going to get a flower because it just makes me think of sunshine and rainbows and how much I love all y'all. You're going to get a pineapple because it makes me laugh. And you're going to get this cute little horse that's nice and furry, just like my hat today. So we are going to do this. Let's go ahead and get this giveaway going. This is just a little something from us for you guys. So get in there if you want some patches from us. Just something kind of nice to do for y'all because I appreciate you coming in here. I appreciate you guys going through our links to get different things and stuff like that too. Like I said, it really does help Justin and I out. All that little bit really does add up. So we appreciate you. Nicole, welcome to the party, guys. Get on up in there. If you want to get little cute patches from us, they're sew on or iron on, your choice and discretion. Okay, next up, we've got another pair of pants. It's going to be another pair of corduroys. So these are Cambridge classics. These are definitely vintage, of course. Power Rangers. Yeah, what are you doing? GBQRU. How the heck are you today? I hope you're doing amazing. All right, so we're going to get these here, and let's get the back here. So we're going to get this back pocket because it's got the meat and potatoes. That's going to be our showstopper. We got a little extra thread here, so we'll get that off. Boom, shakalaka, shakalaka, boom. Okay, one more time. And we're going to get this little thread off because nobody needs extra threads. There's that. Okay, we're going to mess around with the exposure on this a little bit, I think, just so we can get the color in here. Oh, yeah, that looks great. So that'll be our opening photo for that one, is that kind of getting up close and personal on that. Asifa Fashions, I'm going to call you Fashions. Welcome to the adventure. We're just hanging out. We're getting some work done. We're chit-chatting. We're singing old butt rock songs because why not? We're having a good time today. I hope you guys are having a good time. I hope everyone's having an amazing Wednesday already. I actually only woke up one time in the middle of the night last night, so that was super exciting. I just don't really sleep. And so to only wake up one time last night was such a nice little treat. So I'm definitely feeling like I got some good rest. And I took a nap yesterday, which I don't ever nap during a work day. I probably should, but I don't. And it was just needed. Sometimes you just need that, you know? You just need that little, your body says, you need to stop. I love that I don't know if you guys know Meg. Who in here knows Meg? Meg Eclectic. She said something on a video one time that really, stuck with me. And she said, I just want you guys to remember that self-care is also work. Like, it can be part of your work day. So it's okay sometimes to take some self-care, take a little nap, take a little snooze, do a little recharge so you can get back to it, right? Honey, we've got sheep puns going on. Yeah, listening to the body. I know. Yeah, there's Meg. We love Meg. She's amazing. Good afternoon, my friend. I hope you're doing great. I hope it winds up being a great day for you. Okay, so we're going to get a picture of our tag here. And boom, there's that. And I think that's the only one in here. I believe that's true. Great. Okay, so we're going to fold these suckers up. Nice little corduroys. So for these corduroys, I'm going to make sure I do, of course, all of our classic cores, preppy, but I'm also going to do obviously vintage, things of that nature. But most importantly, anything that's corduroy, you want to do those academia. So on your master keywords list, you're going to see a whole academia, like dark academia, light academia, professor, university, all of that kind of stuff. You want to make sure you get those in there. Art, anything that you can think of. So when you're looking at clothes or you're looking at decor, start asking yourself, like, who would wear this item? Imagine them in your head. If you can't, you can always look it up online, and then ask yourself, what describing words or aesthetics fit that person? So these make me think of like a professor named Mr. Wobblers, and he works at Harvard, and he wears like button up blazers with like the elbow patch where it's like leather. He's got little round glasses. His hair's kind of feathered back a little bit. He's there for the kids, but he's got tenure. So sometimes he comes to class a little bit late. Maybe he gets into the sauce at night a little bit too much. So he shows up, fashionably late, but that's okay. The kids don't mind because he's a great teacher. He's been there for like 35 years. That's who's wearing that. So I'm going to take those things and I'm going to build that aesthetic with that story that I have come up with in my head. And we're going to 3, 2, 1, roll that beautiful fiend footage. Here we go. Maurice, you have not won in a little while, my friend. You are getting all these cute little patches from our home to yours, sent with love to you, to our good friend God, to our good friend Maurice. Guys, make sure you follow God too if you're not already. He is a fantastic, awesome dude, huge supporter of our stream, huge supporter of other resellers, and I know he's got a show coming up here, so make sure you guys go in and bookmark that. Congratulations, you definitely deserve that for sure. Okay, next thing we've got here, it looks like a pair of pants. These are something pants, I don't know. Halara. So we got some Halara pants here. So we're going to get a picture of that. We will probably do the upper portion of these. The back pocket doesn't really have any exciting things happening to it. So we're going to go ahead and do that back. And if you guys haven't had a chance to bookmark, I did finally create that show for y'all. I'm going to be doing that Dollar Starts show. That's going to be on the 16th of October. So make sure you guys get in there and bookmark that so you don't miss out. It's going to be Dollar Starts. I've got bags and bags and bags of clothes that we are literally just going to open them. I have zero idea what is in there. So y'all are going to get some deals on something. I don't know what it is, but it's going to be something amazing. Okay, so we're going to get a picture here. And what I'm going to do with these is I'm just going to show kind of this top portion of these, because that is going to stop somebody in their tracks so much more than a faraway photo. The faraway photo is for the next thing for them to see, right? So we got that. And then got our waist here. Boom. And then boom. And then we're going to pop open that gusset and get a picture of that. And then here. And there's that. Okay, and then we're going to do the back area here. Checking all of our pockets, guys. Don't forget to check your pockets. You don't want to end up, sending something in the mail that you didn't mean to send. And then we'll get a picture of the back here. And then I also am going to make sure I get a picture of the Halara symbol here so people know that it is authentic. And a picture of the tag. Pink's World, welcome in. Love your hair. No photographs, please. Just throw money. Remember that when you were a kid? When you're like, take a picture, it lasts longer. You're like, no photographs, just throw money. Oh my goodness. Oh, these are new tags too. Boom. Love that. Heck yeah, that's bussin' right there. That just made it even better. That just made it even better. New with tags, yo. Can't snooze on that. Alrighty. Some clothes, welcome in. I've got some clothes too. We're getting those posted right now, baby. Right now, baby. All right. And we'll get this in a bag. I just realized I was out of these bags, so I ordered some. We've been that tells me how much more I'm listening now than I used to. Because the last time I bought bags, I always buy them like a huge bulk, and I bought them in March. The last time that when we first started reselling, I could make an entire lot last like the whole year, and I'm out now. So I got them in March. I probably started using them in April. So May, June, July, August, September, October. So 6 months. So that really tells me I've definitely doubled my amount of listings that I've been able to do. Just because we're going through those so fast. We couldn't believe it. We were looking for them yesterday, and I was like, oh my gosh, are we out? Like, so crazy. I was not expecting that. So, okay. All right. Next up here, we've got another pair. These are probably going to be the same. So what's great about this is I can just piggyback off my last listing. And then what I'll do is I'll beat my own self by $1. So I like to beat everyone online by $1. So it's like, somewhere someone is selling the same item as you, and when you meet them, they will win. So you always want to do $1 less if you can, and I'll do $1 less for these, so I kind of beat my own price out. Oh, did we get a raid? Common Sense Thrift, thank you so much for the raid. Coming in with a party of 9, baby. Thank you so much, guys, for coming in. My name is Charity, aka Nice Comps. I am a reseller out of the South Austin, Texas area, and we are doing reseller support, hanging out, chit-chatting, singing songs, pretending I'm a sheep, and having a great time. So stick around if you like randomness, insanity, crazy songs, tiny dogs being fed treats, and ultimate shenanigans. Come on in. So, Common Sense Thrifts, let's take a look. And I am not following you, so I'm following you now, my love. Thank you so much for coming in. We're going to mention you in the chat here, and then let's take a look at your profile. So, Common Sense Thrift. I sell a variety of things, including Loungefly, adult clothes, toys, shoes, vintage, knickknack. It's an eclectic lot, basically everything but the kitchen sink that's too heavy to mail. That's funny. I take pride in the items I bring to my customer service. If you ever have any issues, please contact me directly. If you have a special request, message me and I'll do the best to find it. I love this community and give back wherever and whenever I can. I love that. I'm so glad to meet you. So they've got a show coming up tomorrow at 6:55 a.m. If you guys, Nice Comps, the crew, the Nice Comps crew, if you guys can go in and get that bookmarked, they are at 28 bookmarks right now. Let's see if we can get that up to at least 35 right now. Makes them look good, makes you look good, makes you look like an active user here on Whatnot. And thanks again so much. How was your show? What do you sell? What did you sell today? What was your eclecticness today? Kitten Lady Rescue, welcome in. I am a boho sheep today. I'm little boho sheep peep. CLB, it's great to see you. Rusty Hangout with the Rusty Spoons. I suggest you and I come in, and I'm scared to death. I don't know why. You never know what you're going to see in here. You never know what's going to happen. There's going to be some shenanigans because I'm always back to give you more action. Done. Awesome. Hyper fixated mama, welcome in. Jen is here. Hey, baby. Oh, you sold records today. Awesome. I actually just listed some vinyls yesterday for the first time. Like, I don't usually sell vinyls, so that was interesting kind of doing that process. I did it on the Bay. It was kind of nice to be able to find, like, it's kind of easy to find comps over there, but that's nice. It was a community show. Yay. We love community shows. Followed you and bookmarked your upcoming shows. Daryl, bro. Well, thank you guys. Anyone that follows me, I always follow back too. You're rocking it. Thank you. First was records, then community chat. I love that. Both of those things are amazing. Vinyl, any jazz or old soul? God's got requests. How do you ship vinyl? Ooh, I bet Common Sense Thrift can answer that. Anyone steal plants from your yard lately? No, not today. We've got a whole yard full of Halloween decorations. We're finishing our decorations tomorrow. It's spooktacular. It's amazing. It's all Nightmare Before Christmas. We went a little crazy with it. But no, so anyone that's wondering what they're talking about, so I was on the live like a few days ago, and this lady literally just like walked into my yard and like stole a part of a plant and then just walked away. I was like, okay, Merry Christmas, enjoy the plant thing. And I'm literally standing, guys, like this is how close I am. Look at, they were like right here. They were literally right where that chair is. Those are some of our spider webbing. I know, so crazy, so insane. It took me a minute, but salad fingers, yes! Oh my God! Did someone just get that it was salad fingers? No way, honey. Somebody got salad fingers on here. Who knows about my rusty spoons? Oh my gosh, Minus, you and I are new best friends because like nobody knows about salad fingers. So that is incredible. That is so, we are friends. We are friends. Did we just become best friends? Oh, yep. That's amazing. Yes, I love that. I love that you know who that is. So good. Now we got all these people are going to be looking up salad fingers being like, this is what you like? You're insane. Y'all already know I'm crazy. Y'all already know I'm totally nuts, right? I mean, I don't think it's any surprise. I'm literally in a sheep costume because why the heck would I not? Sheepy, the sheepy. We love sheep because they are so cuddly. And they clothe us. And they're amazing. All right, here's that. And there's that. And there's that. I know you guys are never going to be able to eat lamb again after this. Look at that. I ruined it for everyone. That's not true. Lamb, I'm sorry, but lamb chops are pretty amazing. I'm just going to put that out there. I'm just saying. I'm not saying I would eat them. I'm just saying they're delicious. That's all I have to say about that. All right, since we've got so many new people in here, let's do this. If you guys are on Whatnot and you want to meet some new friends and you want people to bookmark your shows or you just want to hang out and be part of the amazingness that's here, go ahead and leave a heart down below. A heart in our chat signifies that anyone that follows you, that you will follow them back, pinky swear style. If you're already following them, go in and do some bookmarks. So for those of you that don't know that, it helps your account. So when you're a user on Whatnot and you go in and you bookmark shows, it shows the algos in Whatnot that you are an active participant, and they like to kind of push your shows and push your stuff out a little bit more. So just go in, do some bookmarks. We got Minus is in, Common Sense is in, just one more chapter. God says, heck yeah. Don't look it up, my freak little show. You already showed it because you know salad fingers. I'm telling you. It's okay. I watch American Horror Story when I want something to just like be calm in the background. So hey, I mean we all got our weirdness, right? So you just put them in the mail. Oh, great, perfect, wonderful. Hyperfixated Mama is in as well. Love that. Okay, we're gonna get a picture of this tag, and I'm assuming these are probably also new with tags, since those last ones were, and they are. And we love it. We love anything that is new with tags because it helps to make us more money, and that makes us happy because then we can pay the mortgage, and we don't have the bank saying you need to pay the mortgage. Dexter is my calm in the background. Mel, I knew I was in love with you for a reason. I'm the only person maybe on the planet that's watched all the Walking Deads like 10 times. I've watched every season like 10 times. I'm like, hey, nothing like a little zombies in the background to just set the mood for the day if I do say so myself. Look at everybody's in. Fashions is in, guys. So look at that. Look at all those new friends you can have just by following each other, bookmarking some shows, helping each other out. That's what it's all about. Hey, you need to do that song. You got it. All right. Next up, got another pair of pants here. And these are kind of cool. So these are like a nice little like acid wash situation. Kind of like retro. They've got super sick little back pockets here. This is a pair of CG Up or something. I'm not sure. But I know that I just picked them up because Cowgirl Up. That's what they are. I picked them up because they're acid wash. They got a nice little boot cut. And these have some great, these are called whiskers, by the way, here. For those of you that don't know, those lines are called whiskers. Great to put in your description or put up in your title. Simply Smarter, welcome in. GGG Pa in the house. Up to the 524. You're awesome. You know that. All right, we're getting this up here. And then, of course, with this one, we're definitely doing this back pocket because that is going to be what gets this sold. It's got like a cool, like almost like a mandala kind of look back here. And that right there, that is the money, honey. Bringing in the money, paying the bills with that back pocket there. And then we're going to get the whole back done. Perfect. And then we'll flip these suckers around. and do the front. There's that, and there's that. And, oh, these got some crazy fronts, too. These are going to do well. These will definitely sell. Anything that could be like a showstopper like that really, like, shows the craziness of something. I love selling that stuff. All right, so these are going to look like about a 32 waist. Looks like we've got maybe like a 38 hip around. We're going to pop that gusset open, get that rise. These are definitely going to be a low rise, sitting at about 8 inches. And then whenever I've got anything that's got a flare on it, I always take a picture of this ankle because that's going to show people how flared it is. And that's going to help you to not get a message back from someone that says, excuse me, I thought these were going to be more flared and they're not as boot cut as I wanted. I would like a partial refund or a return. And you're like, oh, caring about something from me. So that'll just help you to not have that happen. If at all we can avoid Karens, that's what we do, right? We're in the business of trying to avoid the Karens. Okay, we're going to get a picture of that. And then I think there's another tag in here. And all of these, the reason I take pictures of all these tags is, one, of course, the consumer wants to see it. But two, it helps Nifty to find this item so that AI can build these listings for me so that I don't have to do it on my own. I do not want to ever have to build my own listings ever again. I only let Nifty do it. Post the master keywords link. You got it. Okay, so guys, if you are not familiar with what this is our master keywords list. You guys hear me talk a lot about using keywords in your listings. The way that, and I know that this all is true because this is what I used to do for a living. So the way that it works with search engines is they are searching for things that are like for other people. I was actually, when I couldn't sleep in the middle of the night, trying to come up with a way to create a diagram for you guys to explain how this works. So if you've got a dude that basically dresses kind of preppy, he's going to be Google searching kind of the same things. And what happens is the internet then takes and kind of puts him in a box and says, hey, these are all the things this guy likes. These are the aesthetics he's going to like. So it starts showing him, Ninja blenders because he went to the gym last week. And it starts showing him Nike shoes because he put a post up on Facebook that says he went running last week. And it starts putting up, college sweatshirts that I have listed from Georgetown because he was tagged in a photo with a friend that went to Georgetown. It kind of like all looks for a web to kind of connect now. You putting the keywords from this master keywords list, I think we are up to we're way over 500 words now, and we're up to, I think, 37 aesthetics. And what you do is you just go into this keywords list, which is always evolving. Once you buy it once, you have it forever. And you copy and paste these words. And what they do, then you put them in your descriptions on your listings. And it helps the search engine to find the correct person to advertise it to. Have you guys noticed how you're starting to get advertisements like on the Facebook marketplace, stuff like that? You get advertisements for like Poshy or Depop. You get advertised, or you Google search something. Say you're Google searching, you're looking for a pair of Timberlands or whatever. And it'll show you the stores that are selling Timberlands, but it'll also show you Timberlands on the Bay and Poshy or wherever so that you can click and buy them over there. And that's because that person has either boosted their thing, which of course always boosts, that's good too, or they've got the right keywords in there. Somehow they got them in there. Either they use our master keywords list or they have their own keywords or whatever they did, it's getting pushed out to the right person. And we're going to be holding a class on how to do this keywords list too. So if you're not following me over on the Insta, go over to IG, follow Nice Comps. I'm going to be putting up a poll later today up in my stories on Insta that you can vote on. And it's going to have different days of the week kind of to figure out what day you guys like best for this class. So we're going to be, I'm going to be getting that up today. So make sure you vote over there because that's how you're going to get a vote on when it is. If you can't make it to the class, that's okay. We're going to record it. These are now the only people that are going to be invited are the people that have the master keywords list, because otherwise, why are you there? It's not going to make sense, right? So this is going to be just for anyone that's ever bought it before or everyone that buys it. And then if you can't make it, of course, we will send you over the private link so that you can watch it later. And I really hope that it helps you guys and your businesses. Awesome. Thank you so much for the compliment. 68,277. Welcome in. I posted a Halloween costume using your keywords and it sold in 24 hours. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yay, that makes me so happy for you, Awesome Finds. That is what it's all about. I am literally here just to kind of help, I'm here to help you guys grow your businesses. I know how hard it was for me in the beginning to imagine this could ever turn into anything besides just like a little hobby money. And the fact that Justin and I are able to, have a living doing this, I just want to share the love because there's so many people that helped me in the beginning that I want to be able to give back to y'all and, take what I've learned in my previous career, which was marketing and helping businesses get launched that are having a hard time launching, basically, and take that knowledge and bring it over here. So GGG Paul with the master keywords list. So if you want to get that sooner than later, otherwise you got to wait for a QR code to come in the mail. If you message me here on Whatnot, Justin will get back to you and walk you through getting it today so that you can have it so you can start getting it into your listings. Purdue fan, what are you doing, my friend? We were just talking about colleges, actually. It's so funny you would pop in here. That's how the internet works. So we are taking pictures of items to sell. So we got a little pair of Ralph. These look like they need a little wash. I think we need a little wash. I'll list just about anything, but we need a little wash here. We got a pair of vintage polo pants. This is a vintage polo label. It's going to be like a Y2K. It says made in Macau. So this is going to be probably like a 2003 pair. But those need a little wash. They look like a little dirty birdies. They're a little dusty, a little crusty, a little dusty. They need a little washy. Okay, what do we got next here? We've got a long sleeve t-shirt or a long sleeve shirt. I'm not really sure what this is. Citizen. I have no idea what this is, but the great thing is the internet will find out for me. A lot of this kind of stuff, I do a lot of bulk buys. So I buy stuff in like bulk. If someone's like closing out their business or they just have a whole bunch of stuff, I just buy in bulk if I can kind of get a feel for what they have. So sometimes I never know what I'm listing until I go to list it, and that's half the fun. Sappy says, my biggest issue is looking at an item and not knowing what aesthetic is. And I spend too much time researching. Those example links help. Okay, good. Yeah, so Green Thrifty that's in here went ahead and in the keywords now, you guys have the ability to touch on any of these words and it'll take you right over to what it looks like. So if you're like, I don't know what craft core is, if you click on that, it'll take you over to, oh, that link's not working. We're going to go in and check all the links too. Craft core isn't working. Let's look up glam. So glam, and if you go into glam aesthetic, it's going to kind of show you what that looks like, what those people are wearing. Or I know a lot of people probably don't know what Gorp Core is. What does Gorp Core mean, right? So there's your Gorp Core items. So that's one of the things we'll be going over the master keywords list is kind of how to like look at an item and kind of figure out how it is. I also have some tricks that I could teach you guys on how to take your image and kind of like background or reverse look it up to figure out what aesthetic it is too. And we'll go over all of that in the keywords too. It'll save the link to list in your notes. Yeah, it will. At Coastal, what's going on? I keep telling myself I'm going to put the wrong words. It's not going to hurt anything. Yeah, and that's the thing, guys. If you put the wrong words in, it's not going to hurt anything. It's not like you're going to get like a naughty puppy slap on the wrist or something like that. It's just, it may not send that to the right person, but that's okay. Like it's trial and error, right? You just got to kind of figure that out. Just one more chapter. Thanks for sharing out, baby. Your secondhand stash, welcome in. I'm happy to see you. Great to see you as well. Okay, all right. Now that we've done that master keywords, let's go ahead and also do this here. If you guys haven't had a chance to get this yet, this is our Halloween stickers. So y'all know I'm just crazy about these. These are the ones Justin just made these too. So we just launched these yesterday. These are so if you're a thrifter, thrift or treat, it's got me as Captain Hook, Justin as Shmee. It's got Jack as the alligator. It's got Sally the meatball as Tinkerbell. So if you guys haven't got a chance to get one of those, there are those right there. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get this photographed. Now, with this photo, I'm definitely going to do this inside picture because this is going to be the one that everyone is going to see. And want to click on my link to kind of learn more. I think a lot of these photos, when you guys are taking your pictures, think of your opening photo as like the appetizer, right? It's kind of there to like get the person interested in looking at the rest of the photos. So you don't want to show them everything at once. sometimes it's good to get them into the listing and looking around. Why is that good? Well, one, they're going to keep flipping through. The more time they spend on that listing, the more that site believes that's a good listing, and the more that is likely to get pushed out to other people through Google searches. For example, if I put up this picture and 200 people click on it and flip through the photos, that tells the search engine on Google that it's an interesting item, and it's going to push it out for searches for people. So you want to get them into your listings so that they can like wet the whistle a little bit. It's an appetizer. It gets them interested in the situation, right? And so we want to make that first photo something interesting. We don't want to give it all away at first. We want to be, we want to be the elusive person that someone's like, oh, I gotta check this out. What is that? That's really interesting. So I'm gonna get this nice and flat, and then we're gonna use our trusty, amazing little lint shaver here. Get rid of any of that little lint that could get picked up in a photo. Perfect. And then we'll get a picture of this inside photo here. So let's go ahead and mess around with our exposure a little bit too. So we're going to kind of bring this down to probably -3. Otherwise, it's going to be the wrong picture. So here we go. That'll be our opening photo there. Let's take a look. Now, that photo right there is going to make someone click on it to see what else is there, right? Because otherwise, if I just do this as my opening photo, give me just a second, it's going to show everything all at once. I'm showing them all the goods. We want to be the person that's like, oh, you want to see more? Well, you got to come over here and check it out. So, looks great, right? That second photo is good. Second photo is great, but I'm giving it all away. I'm showing everything. Let's get them in here to be like, ooh, what is that? That's interesting. And then they're like, oh, that's cool. It's a long sleeve shirt. I didn't even realize that. Does that make sense? Joyce, welcome in. Great to see you, my friend. Trish is here. They are adorable. Everyone says your stickers are adorable, honey. Thanks, you guys. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate you guys, supporting the stream in that way too. That warms my heart. Justin works hard on those, so I love that he gets, gets some love on that. Okay, so here is that. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do shoulders now. Long sleeves. You want to make sure you always show the sleeve length on long sleeves. Otherwise, you risk a return because someone's going to be like, I thought that the sleeves were going to be much longer on this item. Partial refund required, or I'm going to leave you a bad review. Because they're angry and they're having a bad day, and so they're taking it out on you. Because that is the way it goes. Ding. All right, get all of these little hairs and things off there. Boom, we could probably go ahead and do a little shaving on that one too. Get those little guys off there. Anything we can do to kind of get a little extra money out of it there. Pay a little extra bills. There is that. Does she try to lay everything perfect? Nope, she sure doesn't. Because time is money. Just take the picture. Pretty little thrifts. What are you doing, my friend? Great to see you. All right, then we got our Gildan tag here. This is made in Nicaragua, so this is going to be a late Y2K, I believe. This is probably like a 2000 and, I don't know, maybe 2011, maybe? Could be earlier. With Nicaragua, could be earlier. Could be like an 09. All right, then we got 100% cotton there, and we will find out. So one thing that, I always try to leave you guys with a tip of the day today. And my tip of the day for you guys going to be today is if you are doing band shirts, so if you're doing any sort of music shirts, anything that has anything to do with an artist, it's going to sell better if you are able to put like the album that it came off of, the tour, or the year. And so if this is a band t-shirt, which I don't know that it is, we're just going to say for all intents and purposes that it is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take that image, I'm going to put it into Google Lens, and then I'm going to say, what year did this come out? I might get an answer that way. If I don't get an answer that way, I'm going to say, what album was this on? Then I can look up and see what year that album came out. Or you can type in, what tour was this released on? And put it, so you know when you guys do like Google Lens, it allows you to type something in there. You're able to find out like the tour, the date, or the year, and all of that. So that way, when you go to make your listing, you could write like 2010 Citizen hip hop show, whatever the thing is, size large. It helps people that went to the show to find it. Oh my God, I went to that year. That's amazing. Helps them to know what year it is. And also, if you've got in your description the album it came off of, the tour it came off of, anyone that is searching for that on the internet, which we all look up old concerts we went to. I do it all the time. Like, what year did I see, Sum 41? Or what year did I see this? Or what year did I see that? It'll be in your Google search algorithms. So someone will find that and they could purchase. I sell a lot of music tees. I just sold a Slipknot one this morning. So we sell a lot of music tees. And the reason is because nobody else does this. No one's putting the album, the year, or the tour name. Nobody's putting that in there. And I'm putting that down in the description, and I'm selling those out. So make sure that you guys include that. That's going to be my tip of the day, is for y'all to do that. Gathering old memories. Welcome in. Got me your Halloween sticker. Awesome finds. What do you think of it? Does it look good? I hope it looks good. Oh, Adela! Hey, girl, how are you doing, my friend? I'm doing great. Great to see you guys. Okay, amazing, awesome. All right, I'm getting a little bit hungry. I'm getting a little hangry in the belly. I need to eat something. So I'm probably going to go ahead and let you guys go for today. But thanks for coming in. Thanks for all the stuff. So what do we have go on today? We've got awesome finds with the Trick or Treat store purchase. Thank you very much, my love. I know you'll love it. We've got GGG Paul with the master keywords list. Also, Alla with the keywords list. Common Sense, thanks again so much for the raid. I appreciate you and all of your folks coming in. God, congratulations on the giveaway. Lucky and Cheryl, thank you so much for buying those kids a treat. Cynthia, thank you so much for coming in, and congratulations on your gift card, brought to you by our good friends here, Couples Collectibles. If you guys haven't had a chance to give them a follow and a bookmark, please do. They're being nice enough to support the stream, support our stream, and then also they're trying to grow their businesses, so they're donating their hard-earned cashola. So if you guys can follow Couples Collectibles, give them a couple bookmarks, I would really appreciate that. Dizzy and Dimerack, thank you so much for the purchase of the Halloween stickers too. Justin says thank you as well, right, honey? Say thank you. There we go. Good boy. What is poppin', Dizzy? Okay, guys, we're going to raid in here. So I'll be back tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel, in a different costume. We never know what it's going to be. So go ahead, and when you head into the next show, let's go ahead and say Nice Comps crew, because if you're in here, you are officially part of our crew. Leave some hearts of your choosing, and stay in if you can for like a minute. It helps me, it helps you, and it helps them. Let's take a look and see who we can raid today. Thanks again to our amazing, wonderful Fred. Just one more chapter, our mod, who comes in here every day, claps in the chat, that comes in and helps us out of the goodness of her heart. She ain't making nothing but golden imaginary meatballs, but she does it just to be sweet. So let's see, who do we got going on here? We've got, let's do a new seller, someone we haven't done, someone that we don't know. How about a show of everything else? Do you guys want to go to a show that has everything else in it? So this is Shop Smart DFW. Say hello for me. Have a great day, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Love you.